He was once known as Crush Davis, a legendary slugger on the baseball diamond and a double-edged sword in the record books. Chris Davis started his journey with the Texas Rangers, but he truly blossomed in Baltimore. In 2013, he took the league by storm with 53 home runs. Yet, in the later stages of his career, he recorded a dismal .168 batting average, a record low, along with an embarrassing streak of 54 consecutive hitless at-bats. He was traded for Koji Uehara and missed the postseason due to a drug suspension. He once stood on the All-Star stage, only to retire quietly amidst injuries. Some call him a god of power. Others see him as a strikeout machine. It is precisely these extreme peaks and valleys that define the unique baseball life of Crush Davis. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Baseball Hall of Fame. I'm your host. Today, let's dive into the story of Chris Davis. Christopher Lynn Davis grew up in Longview. He has an older sister named Jennifer. His parents divorced during his high school years. He played shortstop in high school and also had some experience as a pitcher. After graduating in 2004, he was selected in the MLB draft by the New York Yankees in the 50th round, 1,496th overall, just 3 picks away from being the final selection. However, he chose not to sign, opting instead to attend Navarro Junior College in Texas. During his time at Navarro, he played both third and first base. In 2005, he was drafted again, this time by the Los Angeles Angels, but he still didn't sign. In 2006, he was named a JUCO All-American and earned the conference's Eastern Circle MVP. He hit 17 home runs that year. One of his homers cleared the 380-foot wall and hit a commercial building behind it. That same year, he finally signed with the Texas Rangers after being selected in the 5th round. In 2006, Davis began his minor league career with the Spokane Indians. In 69 games, he batted .277 with 15 home runs. In 2007, he moved to the Bakersfield Blaze in the California League, where he set a 35-game hitting streak record. He was later promoted to Double-A with the Frisco Rough Riders. Across 129 total games that season, he posted a .297 average with 36 home runs and 118 RBIs. He was named the Minor League Player of the Year. In 2008, Baseball America ranked him as the second-best prospect in the Rangers system. Before spring training, he batted .333 with 13 homers in 46 games. He was then promoted to Triple-A Oklahoma City, where he maintained a .333 batting average. He was invited to the Futures game that year. In an 8-7 victory over the Phillies, he hit his first career home run off Clay Condrey. He homered again the next day, becoming the first player in Rangers history to homer in each of his first 2 major league starts. He soon replaced Frank Catalanotto as the team's primary first baseman. With his scorching start and incredible power, local media and fans gave him the nickname Crush Davis. From July 22nd to July 26th, he had at least 2 hits in 4 consecutive games. Davis was playing so well that when Hank Blaylock returned from the DL, the team moved Davis to third base to keep his bat in the lineup. On September 26th, he went 4 for 4 in a 12-1 victory over the Angels. That season, he appeared in 80 games, batting .285 with 84 hits, 23 doubles, 17 home runs, and 55 RBIs. However, he also struck out 88 times, accounting for 30% of his at-bats. Davis struggled during 2009 spring training, but still started the season as the Rangers' first baseman. On May 14th, trailing the Mariners 1-2 in the 9th, Davis hit a walk-off home run off Brandon Morrow to secure a 3-2 win. After a 1-for-29 slump, he broke out with 2 homers against the Yankees on May 26th, leading the team to a 7-3 victory. On June 25th, he recorded another 4-hit game, capping it off with a 12th-inning two-run walk-off homer off Esmerling Vasquez to beat the Diamondbacks 9-8. On July 5th, when Josh Hamilton returned from the DL, Davis was sent down to the minors to free up a roster spot. Though he had hit 15 homers in 258 at-bats, his 114 strikeouts led the American League. On June 21st, he became the fastest player in MLB history to reach 100 strikeouts, doing so in just 219 at-bats. His average at the time was only .202. On August 25th, with Andrew Jones going on the DL and Blaylock underperforming, Davis was recalled to the majors. In the second game of a doubleheader on September 8th, he had 3 hits and 4 RBIs, including a 3-run homer off Jose Veras to help beat Cleveland 10-5. After returning to the majors, his performance improved significantly. In September and October, he batted .318 with 5 home runs and 21 RBIs. That season, in 113 games, he batted .238 with 93 hits, 15 doubles, 21 home runs, and 59 RBIs. However, his 150 strikeouts ranked 7th in the American League. Davis started the 2010 season batting just .188 in the first 15 games, resulting in another demotion to AAA. He was recalled on July 9th to play first base after Justin Smoak was traded to Seattle in the Cliff Lee deal. This opened up a roster spot and a position in the starting lineup. On July 29th, to make room for Mitch Moreland, Davis was once again sent back to AAA. On September 11th, he was called up one last time that season, primarily serving as a reserve infielder and pinch hitter. He appeared in 45 MLB games that year, batting .192 with 23 hits, 1 home run, and 4 RBIs. Though the Rangers made the World Series that year, he was not included on the postseason roster. Ultimately, the team lost to the Giants in 5 games. This began 2011 in the minors, but was called up on April 11th when Hamilton went on the DL. He stayed with the team as a utility player until Hamilton returned on May 23rd. He was briefly recalled for 1 game on June 8th when Ian Kinsler went on paternity leave. In 28 games that year, he batted .250 with 19 hits, 3 homers, and 6 RBIs. On July 30th, 2011, Davis was traded to the Baltimore Orioles along with pitcher Tommy Hunter in exchange for Koji Uehara. On August 2nd, in just his second game after the trade, Davis hit his first hit and home run as an Oriole off Everett Deferred, helping the team beat the Royals 8-2. He finally earned a consistent starting role here, but on August 14th, he hit the DL with a right shoulder strain. Initially feared to be season-ending, he was able to return by September 6th. In an 11-inning win over the Yankees on September 7th, Davis struck out 5 times in a single game, becoming the first Oriole to do so since 1922. On September 8th and September 19th, he recorded 2 3-hit performances. On September 14th, against the Rays, he hit a 3-run homer off Wade Davis, recording a season-high 3 RBIs in a 6-2 victory. In 2011, Davis played 31 games for Baltimore, collecting 34 hits with a slash line of .276/.310/.398. He hit 2 homers and had 13 RBIs. Across 59 total games that year, he batted .266 with 53 hits, 12 doubles, 5 home runs, and 19 RBIs. In 2012, Davis secured a regular starting role, splitting time between first base, designated hitter, and the outfield. On May 6th at Fenway Park, the Orioles won a 17-inning marathon 9-6. Davis, who started as the DH, was forced to pitch in the 16th because the team ran out of relievers. He tossed 2 scoreless innings with 2 strikeouts. Despite going 0 for 8 at the plate, he actually earned the win. On July 31st, against the Yankees, he hit his first career grand slam off Ivan Nova, helping the team erase a 5-run deficit to win 11-5. On August 24th, the Orioles beat the Blue Jays 6-4 as Davis hit 3 home runs in a single game. His second blast was his 22nd of the year, setting a new career high. He became the first Oriole to hit 3 homers in a game since Nick Markakis in 2006. After Markakis went down for the season on September 8th, Davis moved to right field for the remainder of the season and playoffs. He caught fire late, hitting 6 homers in the final 6 games. By season's end, Davis led the team with 33 home runs. In 139 games, he hit .270 with 139 hits, 20 doubles, 33 home runs, and 85 RBIs. His 33 home runs ranked 8th in the league. However, his 169 strikeouts were the 4th most. That season marked the Orioles' first postseason appearance since 1997. They advanced as a wild card, defeating the Rangers in the wild card game. In Game 2 of the ALDS against the Yankees, Davis hit a 2-run single off Andy Pettitte to help secure a 3-2 win. Those were his only 2 RBIs of the series. He went 4 for 20 overall as the Yankees eliminated the Orioles in 5 games. In 2013, the Orioles made Davis their permanent first baseman. By April 5th, Davis had racked up 16 RBIs in just the first 4 games, setting a new MLB record. He became only the 4th player in history to homer in each of the first 4 games. In that 4th game, he crushed a grand slam off Tyler Robertson to beat the Twins 9-5. On June 16th against the Red Sox, he hit his 100th career home run off John Lester in a 6-3 win. On July 11th, playing against the Rangers, he hit his 34th home run of the year, breaking his own single-season record. On July 12th, he hit a 2-run homer off Mark Buehrle, reaching 88 RBIs on the season. Setting a franchise record for RBIs before the All-Star break, he finished the first half with 93 RBIs. On July 14th, in a 7-4 win over the Blue Jays, he hit his 37th home run off Josh Johnson, tying Reggie Jackson for the second most pre-All-Star home runs in MLB history. It was also the most ever in the American League. That blast was also his 500th career hit. On July 6th, Davis was voted an All-Star starter with a league-leading 8,272,243 votes. He was selected by Robinson Cano to compete in the Home Run Derby. He advanced to the second round with 12 homers, but fell short after a blister on his hand burst. In the All-Star game on July 16th, Davis went 1 for 3. On September 13th, he hit his 50th home run, tying the Orioles' single-season record. He became just the 3rd player in history with 50 homers and 40 doubles in a season. On September 17th, he hit his 51st homer, setting a new franchise record. His 92nd extra base hit tied another team record. September 21st, in a 1-5 loss to the Rays, Davis hit his first triple of the season off Alex Cobb, setting a new Orioles record for extra base hits. On September 27th, he hit his 28th home run at home, breaking Frank Robinson's 1966 record set at Memorial Stadium. Davis led the majors in 2013 with 53 home runs, 138 RBIs, 96 extra base hits, and 370 total bases. His 53 home runs, 96 extra base hits, and 199 strikeouts were all new franchise records. He finished 3rd in the AL MVP voting, though the Orioles missed the playoffs. In 2014, an oblique strain sidelined him for 12 games in late April. In a 9-2 win over the Pirates on May 20th, Davis hit 3 home runs and had 5 RBIs. On June 17th, facing Eric Bedard with the bases loaded, his fly ball hit the left field foul pole. Originally ruled a double, it was overturned to a grand slam after review. The Orioles won 7-5. Following a deep slump of just 4 hits in 36 at-bats, he was benched on June 23rd. However, he came on as a pinch hitter and hit a 3-run walk-off homer off Ronald Belisario, leading the team to a 6-4 win over the White Sox. Davis struggled in the first half of 2014, batting around .200 despite 15 homers. The slump continued into July, where he batted just .202. By August, he was dropped to 7th in the order. Despite his struggles, the Orioles held a 7-game lead in the AL East as of August 23rd. On September 12th, he was suspended for 25 games after testing positive for amphetamines. Davis stated the test was due to Adderall, for which he previously had a therapeutic use exemption. However, he did not hold that exemption for the 2014 season. The suspension covered the final 17 regular season games and 7 postseason games. He finished 2014 with a .196 average, 26 homers, and 173 strikeouts. His .196 average was the lowest among all qualified hitters. Davis obtained an exemption for the medication in 2015. After serving the final game of his suspension, he went on to lead the majors with 47 home runs. He struck out in 31% of his plate appearances, the highest rate in the majors. Final slash line was .262/.361/.562. He led the league with 208 strikeouts, while his 117 RBIs ranked second. On January 21, 2016, Davis signed a massive 7-year, $161 million contract to stay with the Orioles. It was the largest contract in franchise history. In 2016, he appeared in 159 games, slashing .221/.332/.459. He hit 38 home runs with 84 RBIs, but led the majors with 219 strikeouts. An oblique strain cost him a month in 2017. He slashed .215/.309/.423 that year with 26 homers and 195 strikeouts. In the first 57 games of 2018, he batted just .150 with 86 strikeouts. On June 15th, the Orioles benched him, calling up Corbin Joseph. He finished the year with a .168/.243/.296 line and 16 home runs. His 192 strikeouts in 128 games ranked 4th in the AL. His $23 million salary was the 10th highest in the league. Yet his average, OBP, and slugging were all the lowest among qualifiers. His .168 average was actually the lowest in MLB history for a qualifier. Near the end of 2018, Davis began a massive hitless slump on September 14th. He finished the season 0 for his last 21 at-bats, a streak that carried into 2019. By April 8, 2019, he set a new MLB record for position players with 46 consecutive hitless at-bats. On April 13th, he finally broke the streak with a 2-run single against the Red Sox, ending it at 54 at-bats. On August 7, 2019, during a loss to the Yankees, Davis had to be restrained by teammates as he tried to charge at manager Brandon Hyde. He played 105 games that year, batting .179 with 12 home runs. In 2020, he appeared in 16 games, batting .115 with no homers and just 1 RBI. His season ended early due to injury. 6th, 2021, he was placed on the 60-day DL with a lower back strain. On May 19th, the team announced Davis underwent hip surgery and would miss the entire 2021 season. On August 12th, Davis announced his retirement. Plagued by injuries, his performance had plummeted late in his career. After signing that big contract in 2016, he batted just .196/.291/.379 with 92 home runs. Even in retirement, the Orioles owed him $17 million in deferred salary from 2022, plus another $42 million in deferred payments from his 2016 contract. He will receive $9.16 million annually through 2025, $3.5 million per year from 2026 to 2032, and $1.4 million annually from 2033 to 2037. In July 2025, Davis was in Cary, North Carolina, serving as a coach for the USA Baseball U18 training program. That's it for this episode. If you have anything to add or suggestions for the channel, leave a comment below. See you in the next one.